All right, shalom, 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 y'all. Shalom. It's Michael Israel. You're watching Spiritual Combat. Got a special episode coming to you today. If you don't already know, their Ask the Elect will not be broadcast today. I talked to Pastor earlier today. He said he's very busy, trying to get a lot of stuff done. As you know, we're coming into the feast time, so there's a lot going on. I myself just got back. Well, not just got back. I got back from Wisconsin. I was at the leadership meeting up there, and it was awesome. I told Elder Kabir, I said, man, we're going to rename this place the Kabir Grand Hotel and Conference Center. I mean, it was a very, enjoyable leadership meeting. Definitely got a lot of understanding. Some of what I received from the leadership meeting, I'm gonna be covering in this show. And speaking of today's show, we have a good show for you today, and it is spiritual maintenance. And we're gonna really go through this topic here. Um, Before we get rolling in it, I just like to ask everybody how the audio is. And while I'm getting some input on that, I'm gonna bring my slides up. Okay. Um, Let me see what I could do here. Okay. So yep. So the audio is good. So we're gonna get rolling with it. And like I said, I'm not gonna really be before y'all super long, but I am gonna lay this on y'all. Okay. Um. So the title is spiritual maintenance, and you know, that's a question. How is your spiritual maintenance? How are you maintaining yourself spiritually? Uh, if Here's a question: if you were a car, would you be this car here? Would this be you? Okay. Well maintained, clean, running good, everything like that. Um, so would this be you, or would this be you? Would this be the condition of you spiritually, or better yet, this? Okay. Um, the people around you. What is their spiritual condition? Are you even aware? Again, does it look like this? Or does it look like that? And lastly, let's see. Are you do do you look like this on the outside, but on the inside, when the hood's up, are you clean on the inside? Are you well maintained on the inside? Or is it just a facade? You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of what we're going to be talking about, and the analogies, kind of the analogy we're going to be using, but just talking about why it's so critical to maintain your spirit, and it's also very critical to know when you are under attack. You know what I'm saying? When when is very important to know when you need maintenance. That's a better way of saying it. It's very important to know when you need maintenance, and when you know you need maintenance, even to go even further, you got to know, okay, what type of maintenance do I need, and what type of tools need to be used, and um, uh, all those things are very important. Knowing, hey, something's off. I detect something's off. What do I need to do? How I need to go about it. You don't want to use the wrong tool for the wrong thing, or misdiagnose stuff. Yeah, you don't want to misdiagnose stuff. And what do I mean misdiagnose? Well, in a car, you might troubleshoot it down to the wrong problem. What would cause that? There's a lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding of the system, not using the book, the troubleshooting guide. Mostly already know how that translates into the biblical. Okay, in the biblical, it the way that coincides is number one, understanding the word, knowing the word of God, not just the New Testament, Old Testament too. Okay, then implementing the word, actually getting up under the car and doing the due diligence, and then picking the right tools to fix whatever the issue is. And what does that look like? Well, you might need deliverance. You might need prayer. You might need to pray, fast, and get deliverance. You might need to study your word and just man up and implement what the word's saying. You might need to just be vigilant and watchful and scan. Just like you hook a scan tool up to a car to see what's going on, you will have to scan yourself mentally. Because that Bible verse says, let me see if I have it here. I'm pretty sure I might have it here. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have it here, but that Bible verse, it says, casting down any thought that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yah, and bringing those thoughts into this subjection. You know what I'm saying? Um, Let me pull up the verse real quick. I'll just read the whole thing to you. All right. There it is. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. It says, casting down imaginations and everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. So anything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, what does that look like? Well, you're not going to know what that looks like unless you know what the knowledge of the Most High is. And the way you're going to find that is studying His Word. So that you can know when, hey, my thought process, I'm bugging out, it's going off, I ain't lining up. You could discern it. The Spirit opens your eyes to, hey, something's going on. Okay? It says, Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Okay? And what does walking in the Spirit look like? The best way I could say it is studying the Word, is praying, is fasting. You see what I'm saying? Being in alignment with the Word. It's a key thing. All right, let's see. But it says that in Romans chapter 1, verse 28, it says, and even so, they did not like to retain God in their knowledge. God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. Okay? So they didn't like to meditate on Yah's way. They didn't like meditating on his word day and night. They didn't like to keep the things of the Most High in their mind. And let me clarify this when I say like, because that, in the religion, or the I'm sorry, in the religious realm, that can be kind of cliche. And it can, you hear people say a lot of this stuff, but they just kind of talking all spiritual, and they're not really breaking it down. What does it mean to retain the Most High in your mind? I'm not talking about trying to walk around and look and act all perfect and sound all perfect and all that. I'm talking about literally strategically using what this word says to navigate through this dangerous ass life, this world out here that we live in, with all these people, places, things that can, if you let it, destroy you. So this is what I'm talking about: retaining the Most High in your mind, knowing who you need to be talking to, knowing where you need to be at, knowing what you need to have, knowing what's going on in your head, because you see it out here now, man. It's this world is more efficient at destroying people now. You know what I'm saying? So there's more deceptive, efficient ways to get you destroyed if you're not maintaining yourself spiritually. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty basic. And like I said, trust me, y'all, this is not going to be a long episode today. It's going to be a quickie. Um, let me see. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You see what I'm saying? So that's why your spiritual maintenance is so critical, because this is where the warfare is at. And like I said, the warfare, if you want to know where ground zero of the battlefield is right there in your mind, where, and the absolute center of that battlefield is, what are you going to go along with? What thoughts are you going to go along with and treat as if it's your thought? Are you going to, those thoughts that pop up that don't line up with the word, but because you don't study the word, you don't recognize that it doesn't line up because you're not meditating on the word. So are you going to go along with that? And even in knowing, let's say you do meditate on a word, do you have the will and the desire to cast down thoughts that don't line up, and the thoughts that do line up with the word go with them, and will that mind into the obedience of the Most High? You see what I'm saying? Spiritual combat and spiritual maintenance, spiritual preventative maintenance. But yeah, y'all, that is basically what I wanted to come on here and say. Like I said, not gonna be a long show today. Been real busy. Been having a lot going on. We are the saints here at the Straightway Studio Assembly, we are in feast mode. We are in the early stages of getting everything in line for the upcoming feast. We are excited about it. Definitely looking forward to it. And yeah, it's that is where we are at. We are this dead season here has been what's the best word I could put to it? It has been efficient, I guess you could say. You know, it is not disappointed. It is lived up to its name. You know, um, the dead is dying off, and so that new growth can come forth. And I can say firsthand, I'm just watching it in me and around me. You know what I'm saying? So that is the best way. And you know, a lot of people they now see the feast, and it's not so much in the distance anymore. They see the feast right there around the corner. But this is the time to really be dialed in and focused and alert, okay? Because this is the point where complacency will mess you up. I can say from what I've seen with the saints here, some of the conversations I've had, the brothers and sisters here are more locked in now than they have than they've been all dead season. The ones that are serious minded. We got other ones you could see, hey, you could see the dead season working what it does, just filtering out the dead, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually dead people or whatever. So that what? New brothers and sisters could come in. Another quick thing want to let y'all know is Operation Florida Exodus. I think this is 2 for this our assembly. But yeah, Operation Florida Exodus 2 is underway. And what do I mean when I say that? Well, you know, we have a home assembly down there in Florida. And they are on their way up. They're in the process of moving up here to integrate with the assembly up here. And Brother Chris, one of our beloved brothers, he made it up here yesterday. Brother Chris, he's one of the studio techs. He helps out with everything behind the scenes. So we got another studio tech up here to help out. But yeah, he is up here for good now. He's excited about that. He had an interview for a job this morning, got hired. So it just, man, things are moving forward. And I praise the Most High for that. In about a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to have the rest of those saints down there move up. And yeah, man, things are happening. What else do we have? And then we have some brothers coming up to visit also that are eventually, I guess, going to be moving up here. So yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot of work to be done. Oh man. As you can see, I'm a little tired, a little bit. You know, I'm gonna get, probably when this show over, I'm gonna get a nappy nap. But things are happening. Things are moving forward. We're gonna continue pressing. Hopefully, y'all do too. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here and say. And like I said, it's not gonna be. told y'all, I warned y'all it wasn't going to be a long show. And anyway, with that said, I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm Michael Israel, and shalom, shalom.
Turn that up. Gotta learn how to bleed the blood of your whole body. Stay in the spirit. Cause Satan could use you if you let him. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, can't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my enemy. Scripts in my head, he hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, can't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my enemy. Scripts in my head, he hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. He been on my line since a younger was a child. Had me shooting guns, popping pills, smoking loud. I'm the main event, but I was following the crowd. Wish I would've known what I know right now. Mama ain't raped like this, had her yelling in the house like where in the hell we go wrong. Mama, them curses can leave us alone. We made an oath to the one on the throne. Them angels was with us, was never alone. Mercy and grace coming straight from the throne. When this was missing, I made it back home. Mama never had to give me alone. He had to open my eyes, I had to put down my pride. Boy, I'm so lit, I'm alive. We gon' follow the Messiah. We gon' follow the Messiah. Messiah, I'm a lick. Abad, Messiah, Messiah. I'm a lick. How about some of Messiah? Ooh. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, can't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my enemy. Scripts in my head, he hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. You cannot win, I see your trickery. We at the end, can't none of that get to me. Confessing my sin, I'm watching my enemy. Scripts in my head, he hit me like Kennedy. I know the devil is trying to get rid of me. Walking the spirit, so that mean I'm killing me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me. Get it behind me, I don't want you feeling me.